and welcome to Most Haunted and an investigation into a property in West Bromwich, a building that has stood the test of time and houses dark entities, mysterious apparitions and poltergeist activity. This is Oak House.
Oak House is a large and picturesque timber-frame yeoman's house dating back to the 16th century, with brick extensions from the mid-17th century. Although now being one of the finest timber-frame buildings in the Midlands, it is remarkable that it has managed to survive the huge transformation the Industrial Revolution made to the landscape, as many such houses were eaten up with the expanse of ever larger factories. Although the original owners of Oak House are unknown, the Turton family were living there in 1634, and the house remained in their family until 1768, when it was passed to William Wiley, the natural son of John Turton. While under the ownership of William, the famous preacher John Wesley held meetings on at least 2 occasions at Oak House in the 18th century. The house remained in the Wiley family for 69 years, until 1837, where it was owned by a succession of different families, until Reuben Farley, 3 times mayor of West Bromwich, finally purchased it. As one of the town's greatest benefactors, Alderman Reuben Farley restored the house, turning it into a museum, and presented it to the town. The museum was formally opened on the 25th of July 1898. The house as we see it today, a living history as to how it would have looked in its heyday, was opened in 1951.
The house has a warm feeling and it's easy to imagine the original family and servants going about their daily routine. And frequently that's exactly what staff and visitors experience.
When Longfellow said all houses wherein men have lived and died are haunted houses, it must be such a house as this that he was speaking. With over 4 centuries of habitation, many men, women and children would have lived and died here, so no wonder it is said to be full of paranormal activity. Sightings and experiences have been witnessed for years all over this amazing property. A figure of an old lady dressed in black sits in the kitchen, staring at visitors and guests alike. So vivid is this apparition that many people believe she is a member of staff, until they approach her and she fades away. Shadowy figures have been seen roaming from room to room when the house is all but empty. Objects and furniture can be heard moving in rooms when the doors are closed. The sounds of people climbing and descending the stairs are heard. Footsteps are heard all over the house, as are disembodied coughs. Some have witnessed the ghosts of children here, as staff have often tidied the children's dressing up clothes, only to find them out again moments later, and many have heard a lonely child singing in the distance. Whatever haunts Oak House, we have one night to find it.
The Oak House dates to around 1590-1600 and was a yeoman farmer's house, so they were quite wealthy farmers looking in industry and had a farm on the site. Our offices used to be based in what used to be an old caretaker's flat in the Oak House, and it was a caretaker's flat for about 100 years, and I would go into other rooms and see the image of a gentleman in the doorway when I went through. I think it might be a servant. Before it was a caretaker's flat, it was the servants' quarters of the house. So I believe it was someone from around the 17th century who used to be a servant. For many years, there's been stories of a lady who haunts the kitchen of the Oak House, and I was recently contacted by a lady who lives 2 streets away who had a daughter, a ghost of a child who haunts her house, and they believe it was the daughter of this lady who haunts the kitchen in the Oak House. I haven't seen it personally, but our education staff who work in the kitchens quite a lot have reported sightings of this lady before. Main activity that we find in the Oak House are noises and door slammings. We've got a very old door on the front of the Oak House with metal openings, so it's not something that you'd regularly hear, but we did often hear that noise in the house, but there was no one else with us in the building. One evening after I'd closed every door, a door slammed above me. A lot of the guests who come and the visitors that we have report seeing people who work here when there isn't actually a member of staff in the room that they've been in. So they see people sitting down when necessarily there's actually not someone who works here in the building at the time. There seems to be a lot of anxiety around some of the rooms to go in. A lot of staff members don't want to go in certain bedrooms, such as the bedroom or an animal room, which is currently closed to the public at the moment. There's quite a feeling that you shouldn't go into those rooms at times of the day. Tonight, the Most Haunted team can expect to hear lots of noises and I think lots of presence of people who used to work and the busyness of what came with the farmer's house in the 17th century.
With night approaching, it was time to get better acquainted with the house.
It's a beautiful house, isn't it? This is the main entrance. As you come through the door, this is what you see straight away. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I love it.
You see it from the outside though, don't you? And straight away you're thinking, oh, it's an old manor, it's going to be haunted. And straight away your brain's ticking over and you're going to think, well, you're going to expect some kind of activity anyway, even if you believe in ghosts or not, aren't you?
Exactly. But Fred, do you think there's anything negative here?
There could be. I mean, I know there's something here, but it feels a bit friendly at the moment, but you can never tell with spirits.
No, you
They
can't.
could be playing tricks on you, and later on we'll see what happens. There's meant to be an old woman in the kitchen that I'm interested in.
Well, we'll go and have a look in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And of course, this house, wasn't the original house. There was another house built on this land, wasn't there?
That's right, yeah. I mean, this one's, what, 1600 or something?
What I love about that story, Fred, is the fact that the apparition is so strong, is so real. People assume she's part of the tour, like Fred just said. So I'd love to see an apparition that is so solid, so lifelike.
You'd love to see it, I'd love to see it, viewers would love to see it, let's hope it happens.
But also you can think, well, I might have seen loads of apparitions, but you actually don't know that they are because they're so solid.
How do we know that when they haven't really seen a member of staff?
This one disappears.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope we see something disappear tonight.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, definitely. And I hope somebody comes back in here and sees something. Tell you what, those stairs are really wonky, aren't they? And do you actually feel like you're on a ship?
It's a bit lopsided.
Yeah. And another thing I love about this place is the fact that over time, bits of the house were built on and built on. Another part of the house was added. They actually can't put a date on when the house was started. The first sort of brick that was laid. They don't actually know. And there was a house put on this land before this main house was built. Yeah. Come on.
With us all feeling we knew Oak House a little better, it was time to start the investigation. As darkness had fully engulfed this amazing place, there was no time to waste, and so we started the investigation together.
We've just come in and Glenn has just said to me,
Is it just me, or does the atmosphere feel different in here compared to how it was before?
yes, it was. I think it's definitely a different
Yeah,
atmosphere. Do you
it really
agree?
does. Yeah, it feels heavier, but it also feels colder in here.
It does.
It's a lot colder
Yeah.
than it was earlier on.
What about you, Greg?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got like prickles on the back of my neck. So it's that kind of cold. It's not physical cold. I've only got 2 layers on, but I've just literally got goosebumps on the back of my neck.
Why don't we go up to the top and work our way down?
Let's do it, yeah?
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Is there anybody here? What's that noise?
I've just moved my feet.
No. Like a scratchy noise. There. Don't think, listen. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. That's footsteps. That's footsteps.
Are you sure it's not tapping?
No,
That's footsteps. That's his footsteps. But down on the floor below us.
There's no one else in the house. is there?
There's only us here. No, but I mean, I'm not thinking of physical footsteps. I'm thinking it's ghostly footsteps.
What's behind this car? What's this balcony showing?
That's just literally a balcony.
Yeah,
That's
two doors.
There's 2 doors either end, but they go to offices.
Yeah.
They're both locked.
Is someone in it?
No, only us.
Is someone in it? A minute. I definitely saw movement through there. Where have they gone to?
Greg,
Yeah?
did you see it? When you up here,
Yeah.
when you heard something, I was looking over the edge here and I never saw anybody come past later on.
Were you shining your light?
I was shining a light and nobody ran past.
I suppose it could have been the shadows off that then.
A little bit.
Okay.
What did you see? What did you see?
I just saw movement sort of out of the corner of my eye because I was filming up onto the balcony and then I just saw movement out of the corner of my eye. But now that Glenn's up there with his torch, it could have just been the light.
So it could have been you, Glenn.
No, that's what I was saying. Greg heard something. I was standing up here, but I was shining the torch down it, so there was no one. It would have been caught in the laser.
So it wasn't you doing it?
It wasn't me doing that. I was standing perfectly still.
Right, in that case, I definitely saw something out the corner of my eye. And as I glanced down, I just saw it was like light and shadow.
Hello.
Flooding, yeah, really loud over here.
Be quiet. Did we just see you?
That's from that room.
Can you show yourself again? I think this fits with the hauntings of this place, which is people see dark apparitions. Yeah. And I think you'll see dark shadows, and I think it's not twice for yes to say...
There's knocks in here.
We've seen it.
We've seen it, and it's going to do it again. Mm-hmm. So keep your eyes... Did you hear that?
There's knocks in here.
Yeah.
Heartbeat.
That's where I heard the knocks earlier in their car.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where's a heartbeat? A very strong one.
Coming down as well.
Okay. Oh!
Can you feel this?
Yeah. Oh, right under my feet.
I've got the floor.
I've got to feel this, guys.
Heartbeat.
That's the wall behind you, Cole.
It is, it's just when I'm leaning against now.
Heartbeat.
Turn around here. There's nobody on this other side of that wall. Just
Okay, I'll get that shut.
Can you do that again?
That's through there.
Deep
So have you got the phone on them?
Yeah.
Can you get your notebook
it
out
sounds like it's coming from in there.
with the ABCs on it? See if we can get a message through.
Does that feel like it's coming from that wall, Carl?
It does, yeah. I mean, literally,
Can
you can even feel the wall vibrating.
Okay. Can you see these? Can you see these letters? I know they're small. Can you see the letters?
Just delete that first one.
Can you see the letters? Okay. When I point to a letter, can you just give me a message, please? Just tap on the letter and let's make some words. First one. What's that? This one. Got you. I. The next letter, an R. I hear. Is it I hear you? Well, that's nice. We can hear you too, loud and clear. Do you think you can tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Can you spell your name out for me? No? No. I hear you. Is there anything... can you give us another message, perhaps? Could you do something physical for us? Just tap true for yes. Can you do something physical for us?
Oh!
Did you not hear that, guys?
Right in my ear.
Did you not hear it? No, neither.
just tap true for yes. Can you do something physical for us?
Oh.
Can you do something physical for us?
Oh.
Can you do something physical for us?
Oh.
What happened? Holy
That was a growl right in my ear.
Was it?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
Fred, just as you panicked then, there was something coming up the stairs.
It was like something had run out, to be honest with you. Run out
Oh
of
my
here.
God, it's tapping so loudly. Can you feel that?
Did you not hear it?
All I heard in the distance from beyond the building was fireworks.
I'll tell you what, that even frightened me.
But I didn't. That's what I heard. But I didn't hear anything come up the
Do
stairs.
you know what? It's the first time I've ever seen you react like that.
Yeah, well,
And it's the tapping.
it was right in my ear here. It was right here.
Was that you? Could you do it again?
That is right on this wall. I'm not kidding. That is like something. Oh, it's not the
You know
same
the
sound.
funny thing though, Carl, it's coming from that wall, but to me and Stu out here, it sounds as though the sound is within the room, but this is the same wall here, and we can't hear it the same way on this side of the wall. The sound is travelling that way, not out that way.
Right.
Do you want to give us one more message before I go? 2 for yes, 1 for no? No. Okay, I hear you. That's great, that. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, but I wonder whether I hear you. Fred heard something. Could something be trying to come through to actually talk to us? Because what did you hear? You said like a growl.
It's like a growl, right?
I wonder
right
if that
here.
could be something trying to come through. To us, it's a growl, but
Could be a voice.
but to them, it's like them.
Yeah.
You know, which tells.
Were you trying to say something to Fred? Yes.
That was one.
No, it was dun dun.
Oh, was it? Sorry.
Yeah. Try again. It's
Okay,
actually just
that's me.
making random knocks now.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I think we should do? I think we should move out of here because. What's that
What
noise?
was that?
I heard that.
Whoa!
That did come from back
That was
there.
really loud.
That seems to be affecting to me, so I don't. That was for me. Whatever it was.
It's like walking, wasn't it? It's like. Yeah. See, I think if Craig saw this in a dark shadow, Fred's had a growl. I think if we keep moving around, I think it might be.
What about why don't we split up, take two teams? You kind of do this end, we'll do the other end.
I hate it when we have to split up.
We seem to be getting more all together, don't we?
Yeah.
But more than we did just now.
Yeah, okay.
Before we split up, we went for a break, which gave Carl and Stuart time to investigate the property alone.
I know, we're taking turns in the house on our own. Stuart's in the far side of the house. He's gone kind of right over there. Can't really see the camera in a way, but he's gone over that side. So I've come into the kitchen. And there's an eerie feeling in here. The thing is with this house, it really does seem like everyone's just walked away. Oh, crying out loud! What the hell was that? That was in this kitchen. Crying out loud! I've only been here a short time. Hello? There's supposed to be a lady being seen in here. Hello? Is anyone there? Can you make another sound? Thank you for making that noise, if you did make that noise. Can you do it again? Can you move something on this table? Right, I've just heard like a door shut. It seemed to be coming through here. Definitely heard a noise in there though. Okay, I'm going to come up the stairs. Oh, I'm crying out loud. This does look spooky, isn't it?
Is there anybody here with us in this room now? My name's Stuart. Don't mean you any harm or disrespect. If you're here, please show me a sign.
But there is a slight light here, which is an emergency light. Okay. Now, I've actually not been up this part of the house today. right, really. Okay, that's shut. Some rooms are shut, and some. I imagine these ones are all shut. That's 2. Where's bedrooms up here? I'm going to go through there in a minute, but there's. You said there's servants' bedrooms. Oh wow. I've just turned that off. I should have it on. There we go. Oh wow. This is freaky because I'm only seeing it from through a camera for the first time, and I can't see anything else but this. Oh, that was the door shut behind me. Just checking that is okay. Where the hell is it? Yes, good, okay. Yeah, brilliant. Is anyone here? Can you hear that? That's coming from right that bed. I've got to do that. Oh, right, okay.
If you are here, I'm not here to harm you in any way or make fun. I'm not here to ridicule you. I don't know where that came from. That's come from that door. That's definitely come from that door. Okay. Okay. Right, there's a noise. There's been a noise on that door. That door is banged. Now, there seems to be a banging coming from somewhere else. Now, let me get round here now with the camera. Let me get my torch on. Okay. What do you want from me? Do you mean me harm? Let's get walking round here. Do you mean me harm? What do you want to do to me? I've actually put the torch on so I can actually see where I'm going. You can see it's pitch black. You've got some house lights outside. This is the kind of thing I was warned about by other people who have been here before. Now, I wasn't sure whether to believe them or not, but I'm believing them now. But I'm keeping it calm, keeping it real. I'm not going to start screaming and shouting because I've got to know what's here.
Right. I know you're in here, I can feel you. Oh, crying out loud, that moved then. That moved, that definitely moved. I'm sure that moved, it sounds like it did. Okay, for there, that big bed behind. I'm hearing knocks, but they're coming from that bed. They are coming from that bed. I'm sure that bed moved. It certainly made the sound of it moving. Yeah. Are you here? You are here. I've got this I can hear. Yeah, I can hear Stuart. I've heard a bang, but then I'm sure I've heard Stuart's voice, so he's having fun as I am.
Right, now that's coming up from, that's coming from above. That's coming from above up here somewhere. Who's up there? Anybody? Come and show yourself to me. That was definitely the lights on in that room. That was definitely coming from up here. I heard that. Who are you? Sorry guys, that noise actually did come from up here. Whew, I'm slurring my words now. I'm getting all tongue-tied. Let me turn my torch off. You can hear it now. You can hear it. It sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like someone's jumping up and down on the floor. Let's go back down. Okay.
Please move the bed. The hell was that? I am really jumpy in this room. Really jumpy. That was like a really weird whining sound. It's not animals because there's none up here. Apart from myself, of course.
If you're here, oh, you can hear, that was right next to me. That was here. As I speak, okay, the temperature has dropped. Oh, okay. That was someone standing on them stairs right there where the camera's pointed now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish you'd please show yourself to me. Please. I come in peace. I've not been nasty. I'm not saying any nasty, horrible things about you. My name's Stuart. Can you please come forward and show yourself to me? Sir or madam, can you come and please show yourself to me? If you wish me to leave, I will, but only after I've seen you. Right, that noise came from here. It didn't, it came from down here. Right, I've got to get down here because there's a door down here that's just slammed. And I'm reckoning that was the door right there. That's the door, I left that door open. Okay. Thank you for this, whoever you are. Thank you to the spirits in this beautiful building. Thank you for coming forward and playing with me. You may not have shown yourself, but I can certainly hear you, that's for sure. Okay, Stu. Calm down, everything's fine, you're not going to panic. The guys aren't that far away from me. They're about a 40-second walk, I'd say, over the courtyard, so nothing bad is going to happen. Anything does happen, the door is there. That's the door, right there. I can run through there and I'll be back with everyone. So far so good, it's been good. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and see what the rest of the guys are up to. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and hopefully I may pop back later on. Catch you later.
Please move something in this room if you can. Anything. There was a slight squeaking sound, but that was my foot on the floorboards. So I've just done a full circle on some of the floorboards there. Can you move something? Oh, crying out loud! What the hell was that? That was like something dropped on the floor. I don't want to look under it, there's a face looking back. Oh, crying out loud, what was that? What was that? So much going on here. There is literally so much going on, I don't know whether to stay in this room or move because I've just heard a bang from out here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait until everyone's together. I think we should carry on doing all this together because Yeah, I think I'm going to go and get everyone else. I wonder if that's Stu going. Can't see Stu. Stu? Stu, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm shooting off now, Carl. I'll catch you in a bit.
Oh, he's still there. Right, okay. I'm going to do that. We'll come back with everyone else.
With us united, we split up into groups. Carl took his group to one side of the building and I took mine to the other.
Shut the door, Dan.
This is on.
Was that you?
I've not been anywhere near you.
Hey, whoa. Hang on, stop.
Stay there. What did you hear?
I heard right here, and then a in my right ear.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Can you move the cradle? Right in front of our eyes. Can you move the cradle?
That was behind me. I'm not going to move. What is it?
What's this?
How would that move then?
It was.
That's what it was. Yvette's got to physically move that in order to... Now that did itself, and you could see me, couldn't you?
Yeah. I was doing that.
Knocking. Is this the same person with us in this room now as in the previous room when we were all together? Twice for yes. So no.
No. Do you reside in this room? Would love to talk to you. Can you move something?
And it's an old house, it could be, you know, mice or something like that underneath.
Mice would make a scratchy sound
Yeah.
though, in fairness.
Unless one mouse has got another mouse by the tail and it's smacking
Whacking it around.
Can you do that again? This was the room where...
Yeah, let's do it again.
I heard that
That
time.
was
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Keep still. Can you do that again? Oh, listen. You can hear like something underneath the floorboards. Don't move. Do you hear that? Do you hear it?
Go with them over there. It's coming from beyond that door, Yvette. It's difficult to stay completely still in here, but that did sound like it was either the door or beyond the door.
Yeah.
Can you walk around us? Yeah, how do you explain that?
What's annoying is you can hear it, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
You can't even pinpoint where the sound really comes from. But this is why we're here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because one day we're all looking for the same answer, aren't we?
What year do you think it is? Do you think it's 1600s?
No.
It's 1700s.
I think it's the 1700s.
Is it before 1750? Do you think it's 1712?
1712.
Are you still in that time?
That's interesting.
Can you see us as we stand now, as full people?
No.
Are you hearing our words?
How can that be a no?
Are you trying to find ghosts? Spirits of loved ones? And are we answering your questions?
hell was that? Did you hear that?
What did you hear?
Well, deep breath.
Like a...
Yeah.
And again,
It's going again.
Like a rumble, like a...
No, but we got the tapping as well over
Yes.
here.
The nearest person to that is Fred, and
Well,
he's
I'm
about 5 feet away from
Yeah,
that.
Fred's there. Fred hasn't moved. I'm right here.
Did you not hear the rumble before it though?
I heard the rumble as well, and then I heard the tap.
We're way away from the road.
I didn't hear it, no. No.
Yeah.
Did you hear it, Fred?
This again. Do you not hear me now?
Where are you hearing it from?
Oh, come on.
Tapping again.
It's a rumble.
Tapping.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
It's been happening a lot. Do it again. Yes. It's the wardrobe. It's the wardrobe, Darren. Darren,
Yeah.
come on the wardrobe. Which wardrobe? Behind.
This one. Yeah.
Don't move.
That's as freaky as anything.
That is, you're going to have to bleep this out, but that's a...
Wow.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you've just stumped me. So are you trying to contact the dead? And we're talking to you.
That was very loud, wasn't it?
Yeah. So are you alive?
If you're here,
You just done it. You just done it.
move the handle on the wardrobe twice.
So you are all together trying to talk to the dead, and we're talking to you.
Congratulations, you've just contacted the 21st century. You have. We are in your future. Yes. Yes.
Just one more shake before we go. One more shake of the wardrobe.
That's weird, isn't it?
Well, we all heard that.
Yes.
We all heard it.
Yeah.
It was
A
fantastic.
few times,
Just,
yeah.
but
No, it can't get any better than
it
that,
was
really.
Great. Well, you never know. We might have picked it up. We might have picked
It
that
would
up
have picked the
on sound.
tapping up,
Maybe.
but
Yeah.
Yeah.
the last few, I don't think
Yeah.
it would have done, would it, Darren?
There's something in this room. Definitely.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Somebody is in this room.
Okay.
In the corner, in the room.
Okay.
And they're they're in the room.
You go over there now, Yvette, and talk to them. Stand where you think it is. He, she.
Wow.
Can you move something else for us in the room? Can you move this cradle? Can you please?
Can you touch the bedpan?
Wow. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yes,
that was
yes,
brilliant.
we did hear it.
Yeah.
Can you do something else?
It seems to be when Yvette's talking.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's something in this room.
Yeah.
Yes,
Definitely.
that's fantastic. That.
It's a woman, I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, what was
Oh,
that?
wow.
What was that? What was that?
That was
Oh,
me
okay.
brushing against that.
That was it.
Can you move something else? Can you move something else in this room, please? Was this your room?
It's a very nice room. Thank you for letting us in it.
Just heard two very faint taps for that. Was this your room?
All right.
Are you a woman? Tap 2 for yes. Are you a woman? Are you a man?
I'm wondering whether, you know, that knocking went ding 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 ding, ding really loud.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's trying to break through they're concentrating, and maybe the knocks is the concentration of energy, them trying to talk to us. I'm only supposing, and I'm kind of trying to figure this out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Can you hear me? I'm just talking away, and it'd be great.
There we
That's
go.
me moving now. That's me moving.
Are you still moving?
No.
Right, I've actually got it on camera. It's the right hand. It's the one nearest to you, Yvette.
That's still going.
I've got it. I've got it. It's a perfect shot.
I can feel the...
I've got it. It's perfect.
Oh, it's moving. Wow.
Oh my God, I'm so cold.
Listen to that.
I'm so cold. I can't tell you how cold I am.
Right, I'm still on the handle because
Oh, gosh.
I've got to close up on that. Better get the close up on that.
Hello? Hello? Hi there.
It's perfect, Yvette.
Do you reckon that camera pick it up?
Let's just keep going.
You see it, Darren?
Can you talk to me?
The right one.
Yeah,
I can feel the floor moving.
I can see it moving as well.
It's shaking.
Yeah.
Please talk to me. Are you happy that we're here? Give everything a really good shake if you're happy we're here. This is weird. Standing here.
We've got a second camera with us.
This
Yeah.
wardrobe has been shaking with the floor underneath us.
Let's go and find the other, shall we?
Yeah.
Look, thank you very much. Carry on trying to communicate with us. We're in the house. Please try to talk to us, please.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
Now there's no big trucks going by. There's no aeroplanes going over. I think that's a great investigation, and I think if we could stay here and the wardrobe's still going, I think we could stay here for a whole week and I reckon we could get some most amazing stuff. I think we could come back here. I definitely want to come back here. That's fantastic.
As fantastic as this was, dawn was just around the corner and it was time to end this intriguing investigation. And what an investigation it was.
We've just come in and Glenn has just said to me,
Is it just me, or does the atmosphere feel different in here compared to how it was before?
yes.
Prickles on the back of my neck. So it's that kind of cold. It's not like, it's not physically cold. I've only got 2 layers on, but I've just literally got goosebumps on the back of my neck.
Is there anybody here? What's that noise?
Is someone in here?
No. Only up.
Someone in it. I definitely saw movement through there. Right, in that case, I definitely saw something out the corner of my eye, and as I glanced down, I just saw it was like light and shadow.
This fits with the hauntings of this place, which is people see dark apparitions.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
There's knocks in here.
Yeah.
Heartbeat.
That's where I heard the knocks earlier in there, Carl.
Is it?
Just tap 2 for yes. Can you do something physical for us?
Oh!
I hear that, guys.
Right in my ear.
Did you not hear
It's the first time I've ever seen you react like that.
Yeah, well,
And listen to the tapping.
it was right in my ear here. It was right here.
Oh, crying out loud, that moved then. That moved, that definitely moved. Crying out loud.
Somebody is in this room.
Wow.
I'm so cold.
Even though we were leaving Oak House, we knew we would be back again. Until next time, sleep tight.